For my question, I did question 3, which was the forest fire. So for my to-do list, step number 1 was to draw and label diagram with the given information. Step 2 was to find the midpoint of the two towns. Step 3 was to add the rescue team's location at 1550 to the diagram. Step 4, then add the midpoint of the two towns to the diagram. Step 5, using the coordinates for the two towns and where the fire starts, find the slope and distance for all points and a point they connect with in order to find the shape. Step 6 is to find the distance from the campground to the forest fire. Step 7, find the slope of the road connecting the two towns, then flip the slope, using the negative reciprocal and the coordinates of the rescue station, 1515, find the equation of the road that the rescue team must take. So right here, I drew my diagram. This is town A, town B. This is the midpoint, which is the campground, and that was 1918. This is the forest fire, which is at 2325. And this was the rescue team, which is at 1515. So for step number 5 on my to-do list, it says to use the coordinates for the two towns and where the fire starts, find the slope and distance for all the points right? So I found the slopes for the slope for A to B. I did 19 minus 17 and 15 minus 23, and I got negative 2/8, and then I reduced it to negative 1/4. For AF, I got 25 minus 19, 20, and then 23 minus 15 to get 6/8, and then I reduced it to 3/4. And then for BF, I did 23 minus 23 and 25 minus 17, which got me 0/8. And for my distance, I did 15 minus 23 squared plus 19 minus 17 squared, and I got negative 18 squared plus 2 squared, and then 64 plus 4, 68, and then got me 8.2, and then I have to times it by 1 kilometer because each unit equals 1 kilometer, and I got 8.2 kilometers. And then I did that for AF, so I got 100, and then I squared it, and then I got 10, and then times it by 1 kilometer, and then I got 10 kilometers. Same thing for B and F. I got 64, squared it, I got 8, times it by 1, and I got 8 kilometers. So since the triangle is not isosceles nor right angle, none of these slopes or distances are equal, so it couldn't be an equilateral triangle. So we can assume that the triangle is a scalene triangle. All right, so and then for steps number 7, step number 6, find the distance from the campground to the forest fire. So for question number 2 on the sheet, we have to prove if the camper is right. So that the campground is 8 kilometers away from the forest fire. So what I did was I found the distance from the campground to the forest fire, and then I got 8, and then times it by 1 kilometer.